the man that I was mentioning, Dr. Robert Malone, had gone on to Rogan.
Great man.
And he was one of the first, the inventors and developers of the mRNA technology that was used in these vaccines that were, expedited during the pandemic.
Fully and thoroughly understood.
And yes, thank you. Continue validating my statements by in that manner.
Go on, doctor.
Now, he went on to the Rogan podcast and was saying why he didn't think that the mRNA technology was a good idea to be using in this, because it would have been possibly be faulty and possibly have some repercussions that were unforeseen or foreseen and not divulged.
Okay.
And was promptly taken off of Twitter, taken off of Facebook, taken off of everything. And now let's take a look at, now he's back on Twitter because Elon Musk bought it and said, hey, you're back on. And that's good. But let's take a look at something that he had tweeted last week. And this was, okay, so this is a Project Veritas piece. And this was going around a bit. Now, this is a man named Jordan Tristan Walker, Pfizer Director of Research and Development.
I haven't even seen this yet, and I just always love how Project Veritas finds these people that just can't help themselves but gloat.
I know
about their fucking
evil plans. They can't
like,
keep their fucking mouths shut.
It's great.
And then Project Veritas is attacked by the left for exposing them. It's like, hey, no, look at what they're saying. Not stop. That's undermined. You don't record people without their knowledge. Well, how else are you getting it?
Stop editing our pedophile teachers out of, out of context.
Yeah, like, no. Okay, so, but this is, okay, so like I said, Jordan Tristan Walker, Pfizer Director of Research and Development, Strategic Operations, and mRNA Scientific Planning. Now, let's have a look at what this man had to say. And this is only 16 seconds, and this is going to get us somewhere. So, all right.
Oh, sorry.
Go ahead. Hold on. I'll bring it back.
Open door for all government officials. It's pretty good for the industry, to be honest.
Yeah.
It's bad for everyone else in America.
Why is it bad for everybody else?
Because if the regulators who approve our drugs know that once they stop being regulated, they want to go work for the company, they're not going to be as hard for the company. Open door for all government.
So he's talking about the. Yes. This is something I'm kind of familiar with in environmental and agricultural areas.
Yeah.
Like I was talking about that guy Michael Taylor. And obviously he worked in government regulation and then would be on the legal team for Monsanto and back and forth and stuff. And yeah, obviously, if they want opportunities in the private sector, they're going to be nice to the fucking...
you know where you're going to get your job afterwards.
Right, yeah.
And also, the fact that it's come out a million times, but like Goldman Sachs and Lehman Brothers, they all go to... work at the SEC and regulate Wall Street. And they're like, well, this is all their friends. And it's a fucking big, incestuous fucking mess.
I love how that guy, as an arrogant fucking prick in a gloating way, crystallized that process better than I ever could have if I had to think through it myself.
Yes.
The way he put it makes it so fucking clear and easy to understand how what the problem is between corporations and the
with the fucking special interest groups is what they're called. So here's the thing now. Now I went after that and started looking up Jordan Tristan Walker, right? Okay. And I was directed to this Reddit group, Our Conspiracy. Now, if you look at this, a lot of this has been removed, correct?
Okay.
Now, what was removed on here?
I need glasses.
What was removed on here? And there's not a lot of time we have to spend on this, but I'll just show that. And if anyone wants to go, I'll put a link in if you want to. But what was removed off of this was his LinkedIn. Because what was being said right when that was released was he's not really this, or that's not a real person, or whatever.
Yeah.
Well, these people went and started posting his LinkedIn and his profiles and, things that were showing that this guy is actually who they were saying. He's the fucking, Pfizer, head of the blah, blah, blah.
Can't they use those websites that just go, back, like reverse the internet? What was that one? There was one called the Wayback Machine, I think.
Oh, yeah. The Wayback Machine.
Or something like that, where you could set a date for any website to see before it was updated or whatever the fuck.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. You would think so, actually. That's a good question. Maybe we should do that. break the story.
You can.
Yeah, well, I'm not gonna. But
It's a nice idea, though.
yeah, maybe one of the super spreaders could do it.
Yeah.
But so, from what all of these people were saying was that there was more to this story. And so I went and Googled, and I found a video, right?
Okay.
And by the time we were going to go to the show that week, this is what was there. Again.
Okay. And you had found a video confirming that this guy was...
And I was going to show it here, and lo and behold, this video has been removed for violating YouTube community standards or guidelines.
Pulitzer, here we come.
But guess who doesn't?
You really nailed
Guess
into the
who
wall
doesn't?
here.
Guess who doesn't, though? Rumble.
Aha.
Fucking Rumble, baby.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's take a quick...
Quickly emerging as the most useful video site. That,
It fucking is, dude. It's insane.
Quickly in our...
Well, not quickly...
In our perception, because we're just
say,
fucking take forever to learn about anything.
Not quickly in my navigation of it, but...
Yeah. Right, yeah. We've been far from quick.
Yeah. All right, let's see here. Okay, so let's take a look at this fucking fool, Jordan Tristan Walker. Now, this is actually the whole Project Veritas, because they were taken off of YouTube because of this.
Yeah.
They were...
well, because I think it had to do with the Planned Parenthood thing or something.
No. They were still on, though. But they were like...
Okay.
Yeah, they were stricken. But I'm saying these videos were taken off of YouTube, and they had a strike against them
gotcha.
So...
Yeah.
let me get rid of us, and let's just watch...
Have you ever seen compilations? I mean, this goes back to the days of like when network news was huge. There's all kinds of compilations of like whenever a guest brings up the pharmaceutical industry,
yeah,
they get fucking, oh, we lost our audio. Oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh, we got to go. Oh, the camera cut. Oh shit. Mm-hmm. It's fucking...
Yeah, with the volume's done. It's very odd.
The way that level of power
it's
works.
Almost, it's almost the Epstein guards falling asleep, cameras malfunctioning as he died level of fucking peculiar.
Coincidence, you mean? Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. All right, but I'm going to get rid of us real quick.
You mean amazing coincidences?
Yeah.
I love those.
Me too. All right. Let's say, now he says so much more here. Now watch this. Okay, well, we can read right here. Well, one of the things we're exploring is like, why don't we just mutate it ourselves so we could create... Okay, so this is where it's going.
This is him talking about virus,
yes.
Right? Yeah. I knew it.
Yeah, we're going to get an ad, and we're going to skip it in 1 second.
Pfizer ultimately is thinking about mutating COVID?
Well, that is not what we say to the public. No, don't tell anyone this.
Dude, they get him drunk and get him talking.
Yep.
Awesome.
I know. All right, but hold on. Don't fucking listen to what he's saying.
Pfizer ultimately is thinking about mutating COVID?
Well, that is not what we say to the public. No, don't tell anyone this. You probably shouldn't tell anyone. You probably shouldn't tell anyone. We're exploring, like, now, you know how the virus keeps mutating?
Yeah.
Well, one of the things we're exploring is, like, why don't we just mutate it ourselves so we could create undeveloped develop new vaccines, right? So we have to do that. If we're going to do that, though, there's a risk of, like, as you could imagine, no one wants to be having a pharma company mutating viruses.
Yeah, that would be crazy. Is this guy talking
That's
something?
Dr. Robert Malone.
Germany about transhumanism.
Mm-hmm.
And as you know, this is one of the agendas of the World Economic Forum. That's not hidden. It's not a conspiracy.
Just look at the announcements over the last weeks, artificial intelligence, quantum computing, and I could go on and on.
Maybe the cloud and mobile took 15 years, and now I think we're talking months, which to me, I think is perhaps the benefit.
CBDCs.
All right, this is all right.
Yeah. It was just trying to...
Please unlock the door. What is going on here?
Oh, did they do it? Did they do it to catch a predator to him? Like,
oh yeah, they do this.
Yeah.
Here, let's bring it back. Hold on.
Sir, have a seat.
Blah blah blah. Get into the other thing.
Like the mark of the beast.
COVID makes it accelerates the process of digitalization and automatization, and it makes surveillance go under your skin.
Hey there, is this seat taken? You work for Pfizer. My question for you is, why does Pfizer want to hide from the public the fact that they're mutating the COVID viruses?
Is this real life? I'm literally a liar. I was trying to impress a person on a date by lying. This is absurd.
Please don't touch me. Well, this is not why the way...
I like he goes, He goes full David after dentist. Like,
Yeah.
Is this real life?
Yeah.
Is it gonna be like this forever?
So basically,
that's when you know if somebody's backpedaling.
Yeah, it's insane, dude. It's insane. But yeah, the point of we can watch all of this. It doesn't really. I mean, it goes in this direction. But my point is when you have Pfizer officials and higher ups doing saying shit like this, exposing what they're doing, coupled with all of the research that is now available, all the data that's available on the ineffectiveness of the vaccines, the possible harm being done by the vaccines. Look, we all know that at the beginning of all of this, we were told, "Oh, this is going to stop you from getting it. It's going to stop you from,
it turned out to be
transmitting it.
It turned out to be
nothing,
a questionable therapeutic, if that.
Exactly.
Like, yeah.
And with possible completely reporting on the VAERS and all of this shit.
On the what?
On the VAERS, the vaccine adverse effect or adverse result database, right? The VAERS reporting.
Yeah.
All of that was suppressed where people were saying, I got the vaccine, or, my dad got the vaccine and died that day, or all of this shit, where it's anecdotal, but it's something that you should fucking tell the public. Now, then you have Jimmy fucking Fallon being like, hey, the vaccine, the fucking variant, okay, well, who's paying your fucking salary?
And
asshole?
Colbert doing the fucking
yeah.
By the way, that's
exactly.
So they're both. None of them were good. But why? It's also I'm thinking like, is this just a way that like he's ripping off the other one, fucking Colbert? It's like, no, you wouldn't even look at that and go, I want to do that. That embarrassment that was like with a bunch of like forced
with
support.
With the amount of backlash it got in the public, where everyone was like, what the fuck is he doing?
Yeah.
But yeah, so that was.
Dude,
I thought that was.
No wonder there's other countries looking at us. Like, you ever see like somebody from another country in a comment section going like,
the fuck is going on in America?
You guys look exactly like North Korea. You guys are fucking insane.
Yes.
Blah blah blah. It's like no wonder they think that this is the thing that's being exported for the most part. Also,
I'm very interested in the general public's. Let me get a hit of that too, by the way, if you could.
Yeah.
I don't mean it.
Yeah, here you go.
But yeah, just like the general public's hesitancy on taking what Project Veritas is doing as
they seem well intentioned to me. I don't know.
You know what I mean? They're fucking doing dangerous fucking work. Yeah. You know what I mean? But here, let's go back. So there was another thing. Do you know who Avi Yemeni is?
No.
So he does this thing called Rebel News. Now he was the one. God damn it! What did he break? This was like back in the day. Okay, so right now, I can't remember exactly what the fuck it was, but he brought to light some story where it was like, holy shit, and everyone kind of accepted it. He was like sort of regarded, like highly regarded.
Oh, I know what it was. It was when Taft got stuck in the bathtub.
Yeah, no, it was shark attacks.
Okay,
let me see a lighter. But yeah, so Avi Yemeni now is continuing his guerrilla style reporting, right, with a thing called Rebel News.
Okay.
So he and another guy confronted the CEO of Pfizer about some of this shit, right? And let me get over here to a better. Let's go with this one. Yeah, there we go. So this is them, and they're confronting this guy as he walks to some meeting. I think this was maybe in Davos, or I don't remember exactly where this was. But this is 6 minutes. We don't have to go all the way into it. But let's just take a look at what dude, these guys are unrelenting.
Yeah.
And to me, good. Like, this is what we should have going on, dude. But yeah, let's take a look at what Avi Yemeni is doing.
Mr. Borla, can I ask you, when did you know that the vaccines didn't stop transmission?
No, this is not Avi Yemeni. This is Avi Yemeni tweeted this, I believe.
Okay. Yeah. I thought you were going to say Avi Yemeni's twin.
No. All right. But yeah, so Yeah, here, I'm going to bring that back once and just see what this guy's saying to me.
It just keeps getting more confusing. Like,
yeah. Avi Yemeni's friend.
Yeah, it's like a whole, yeah, it's a whole situation.
It's
They
a
swap out sometimes.
Yeah,
You never know.
This
They
is
look
a House
exactly
of
the same.
Dragons thing where we don't know who the fuck's who.
His name is Evie Amani. It's fucking confusing.
Armani.
Yeah.
All right.
Mr. Borla, can I ask you, when did you know that the vaccines didn't stop transmission? How long did you know that without saying it publicly?
Thank you very much.
I'm sorry. Answer that question.
Thank you very much.
I mean, we now know that the vaccines didn't stop transmission, but why did you keep it secret? You said it was 100% effective, then 90%, then 80%, then 70%. But we now know that the vaccines do not stop transmission. Why did you keep that secret?
Have a nice day.
I won't have a nice day until I know the answer. Why did you keep it a secret?
Yeah, you fucking diehard villain.
Yeah, exactly.
This guy? Jesus Christ. Fucking Hans, what's his name?
Hans Gruber.
Gruber, yeah.
So there are people fucking doing this.
Not stop transmission.
I would be afraid to do it. I got to admit, I would be afraid to do this.
Oh my God.
Dude,
the fact that these motherfuckers aren't dead yet.
I know.
Because this is a true to life supervillain.
This is the type of thing people die behind too, like all the time.
Easily.
I mean, the pharmaceutical industry is responsible for more of those fucking suicides where people shoot themselves in the head 37 times.
Yeah, stab themselves, drag them to a new scene, and all of that shit.
Yeah, they do a lot of those.
But yeah, the fact that these motherfuckers are even doing—that's what I'm saying. That's what's more amazing. I mean, the answers you get are obviously going to be
the world, sir, to give refunds back to the countries that
that's Avi Yemeni.
poured all their money into your vaccine that doesn't work, your ineffective vaccine.
Yeah, you have a go there, right?
Are you not ashamed of what you've done in the last couple of years?
Do you have any apologies to the public, sir?
Are you proud of it? You've made millions on the backs of people's entire livelihoods. How does that feel?
Dude, and his whole thing is just, I'm rich
on the
and
backs
German.
of the
Leave me
regular
alone.
person at home in Australia, in England, in Canada?
What do you think about on your yacht, sir? What do you think about on your private jet? Are you worried about product liability? Are you worried about myocarditis?
What about the sudden deaths?
We haven't even covered
what do you
the
have
sudden
to say
deaths
about
yet.
young men
fuck.
dropping dead of heart attacks every day? Why won't you answer these basic questions?
So is all that obviously this guy is we see where this is going.
Yeah, it goes nowhere.
But I dig that they did it. But again,
it's insane,
dude. Would you just as a random person, if you like had access, or I mean, some of these people are accessible like that, but wouldn't you be terrified like to go home to your like regular house without $1 billion of security?
I would never sleep again.
I would
never sleep again.
I would get home from doing that.
I'd be in Mexico collecting mollusks.
First of
for
all,
the rest of my life.
Yeah, exactly. It would be safer. Yeah,
Yes.
obviously. Yeah, it would be, dude.
Yeah.
And so you'd be getting back to your house like, all right, I'm gonna edit the video and stuff, and then it was the reality would start to set in. You're like, dude, I gotta change my name. I gotta fucking go to the Caribbean. It's over.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
I'm no longer Avi Yemeni or Armani Jamemi. It doesn't matter.
I'm now Evie Amani, scuba instructor.
Hey.
Yeah. No, dude. Yeah,
No, it's insane. But again, bringing it back to the Jimmy Fallon thing, when we already know the Pfizer CEO has admitted, because he did admit this, that the vaccines don't work, and that they never did, and that they knew that they weren't, and yet they made record billions of dollars off of them. And there are people like Jimmy Fallon that are still pushing the fucking fact that people should get vaccinated for this. It's insane to me. I don't understand where.
how have they not given? Yeah, it's just
like my question is, where are the real fucking? There's no real authorities then. You know what I mean? Then
no,
something like this.
There are. We're seeing them in action. They're just fucking evil.
Yeah, that's what I mean. There's no
like,
justice. That's not
right,
real.
Yeah.
So any of the other shit. So this is always my fucking when somebody says that something I'm saying is a conspiracy theory or something like that. I'm with Eddie Bravo. Eddie Bravo has said this over and over. Look, the government. Okay, is this the same people that have been proven to have lied to me over and over and over and over?
No. You're getting all confused. That was the old government.
then he's like,
that was the government that's all dead now. So we can talk about that.
Now it's different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now,
like, why am I going to believe anything that these fucking people say? They can tell me the sky is blue. I'm going to have to go look up.
Hey, look.
Why,
I know the CIA used to do some pretty rough stuff. Okay. I know they've been caught operating domestically, but that was then.
This is also then.
It was all the way back right now.
Yeah, it's so fucking crazy, dude. And yeah, I just every time something like this happens, I'm just like, where are the people? Because I know so many people that are still towing this line of like, this is the most dangerous. Are you kidding me? We did the right thing, and everyone still should get back. I still know people that are encouraging people to get vaccinated with this shit.
Yeah.
And I'm like, have you not seen any of the... This is
also just, how do you still care?
They live in the Jimmy Kimmel or the Jimmy Fallon bubble, though. That's where this is what they take in every fucking day. This is all they know. And this is why somebody like Joe Rogan is so fucking threatening to these people. Because the fact...
Because he's too extreme.
Yes. Because he eats too much elk meat.
We just prove them right. Like, he's fucking awesome because he kills animals and fucking... Dude kicks ass, dude. He fucking,
Just fucking Rogan bros.
Beat the shit out of you.
Yeah. Yeah.